Happy Liberation Day, everybody. That's right. Today is August 15th, 2016 in South Korea. This is Liberation Day. Liberation Day is the day when when South Korea was liberated from Japan thanks to the United States and Russia. And to celebrate, I have my half tactical American South Korean flag here. Picked it up today for 5,001 a new pawn shop had opened up. I like it. But anyway, today on this video, I wanted to give you a fun look at the 511 Rush 24. And I wanted to give you from a civilian / military perspective. Most channels and most people that do reviews of this, it's like their bug out bag, their hiking bag, whatever. You can use it for those functions, but I'd like to do some user experience, feedback, and opinions. Oh, more helicopters flying by, so I think noise. I'm at my local favorite military store. And, you know, give you some opinions on it so to help you with your buying decision and dispel any myths. Alright, first, let's look at this. Despite the fact it's tactical, 501 Tactical, when you look at their webpage and brand, their gear is geared towards police, EMS, you know, emergency medical services, first responders, stuff like that. You will not see a Marine or an U.S. Army soldier wearing this gear. And there's a good reason for it. This is adapted by the military. You know, they used to sell this in our PX, and in fact, this is where I bought this at. But I wouldn't consider it optimized. But before I get into why it's not optimized, let's look at the, you know, the features of the bag. It's got a lot of great features that I think a lot of people will like, and a few shortcomings that I'll talk about later. Okay, first, you got this top pocket here, which is your they call it the butterfly. In fact, I got an extra little backpack in here, one of these foldable Cordura backpacks from Sea to Summit. I got my wallet in here because I was at the gym. And you notice how you got this mesh pocket here, and if I pull this out, you got like a fleece line pocket right here for some, like your cell phone or something. Back when cell phones used to be able to fit into a pocket like this. Now personally, I do not like this butterfly. I think this is kind of silly. It's tactical, not tactical. The big problem with this is like, you know, this is supposed to be a tactical bag. So in a tactical bag, let's get this zipper out of there. Why would I want this like this? You can't put gloves in here. You can't put goggles in here. You can't put big items in here. And having the butterfly here just gets in the way. I mean, what are you going to do? Fly away with this? Look, I got a butterfly. Yay! So no, I don't like this organization. If they had made this one big pocket up here, that would have been cool. Then it could have held large items and have been a lot more functional, both for the law enforcement and, you know, military. But let's move on. Here you have the top admin pocket. I'm sorry, the bottom admin pocket, which I really like. It is well organized. And you got a pot right now. I got my pins in here. You got like these wonderful M16 style, you know, pockets that could hold an M16 magazine. I was at the gym, so it's got my soap. But if you are going to go tactical, let's open up this pocket. Take this out. Look at that. Voila. It's pretty good, right? Or maybe you can shove it in there. Not so well there, but it does work great there. So, you know, that's a good tactical feature. Nothing wrong with that. I do like this bag as a travel bag. I mean, as you can see, it holds deodorant, toothbrush, little toiletries right there in that convenient slots. So that's highly functional, whether you're a soldier, you know, civilian, whoever you are. I think everybody can appreciate features like that. You also have these two pockets on the side. Nice features. It does not hold a big bottle. I got more toothpaste in there. I don't know what I'm doing with that. This holds a 16-ounce bottle pretty well, but if you're trying to hold like a liter, it can be difficult. Let's try it out with this Gatorade. This is a, what, 1 quart, 32 fluid ounces, 1 quart. Hold on, let's see if I can. Yeah, 1 quart bag is, so a 1 quart bottle is really hard to get in there. Keep this in mind when you buy this. So let's just take that out. You have the fleece pocket, great for sunglasses, which I have in there, but like I'm always saying in my videos, don't be don't be surprised if they get crushed, because I've had this happen before. If this bag is loaded with stuff, especially heavy stuff, and it happens to fall over or something, that stuff is going to go in your glasses and smash it. Not cool. Some things that annoy some people is the fact that these only have 2 compression straps versus 4. And that annoys people because when you have 2 compression straps, it bulges this out. And it looks funny having everything bulged out instead of like together. But you get used to it. I don't consider it the end of the world. And the inside, I like when I have this fully decked out and I'm using this on duty. And this is why I got it in black, and I bought this as a duty bag. As a member of the United States military, I do have my issued equipment, but I don't like using this because it doesn't have the organization to keep my computer safe, folders safe, because you're not going to use, like, you're not going to be in the field every day. I might use this in the field. Sometimes I do when, like, if I'm going to a school or something that requires it. But it's not the USGI rucksack is not my first choice. And I should mention, because you saw it on the rucksack there, with all this PALS webbing here, of course you can put your favorite water bottle, pouches, whatever you want. It does a great job of holding it. The organization is great in here. I got gym clothes. I was at the gym today, so I kept some extra clothes in here, just water shaker bottle. By the way, this will not fit in here, but if you take this off, I might be able to get this in here. I can almost get this in here. Okay, I can almost get in there. So you see the limitations of that. Okay. And one cool thing about this, again, I think anybody can appreciate these features, and these are pros that I do like about this 5-in-1 bag. You have the PALS webbing here that you use to adjust the sternum strap, or you can just take it off if you don't like here. This is a local Korean company up the road in Osan that makes this pouch. I just put it here, my iPhone 6 goes in there. See? Cool features, nothing wrong with that. So, from a military perspective, from my perspective, here's the things I don't like about this bag. The price is right on it. The organization overall is great and fantastic. But there's 2 things of it, and both from the civilian and military side. Okay, from the civilian side, what I don't like is this. This does not give me a lot of back support. This padding here is very thin. So when you, like on a hot summer day like this, you just sweat. It could be autumn even. You'll sweat because there's no ventilation, and also because you don't really have much of padding, you don't have much back support. So even though you got these thick straps like this, when you wear it, like if I put like 25 pounds of gear in here, it just feels tight on my shoulders. It hurts. It actually feels uncomfortable. Maybe not hurt, but it feels uncomfortable. I feel the strain. You just feel the weight going straight down on your shoulder. It's the best way I can describe it. And that's because there's no back support. In short, there's no good ergonomics. I did a review early on the and I can link it here, of the Direct Action Ghost backpack, which actually does have padding here and support, and even though the straps are thin, it holds weight way better than this. So, if you're looking for a hiking bag, this is a no-go. If you're looking for a gear bag to stuff your, shove your stuff into, keep it organized, it's a go. If you're looking for a travel bag from here to the car, or like to the car to the office, to the airport, it's a go. In the field, here's the problem is, in the United States Army, we have to wear body armor when we're out in the field doing tactical training and stuff. And so when you got your heavy vest on, and I don't have the vest with me, and I'm sorry, I actually put it on and show you. Your neck, you're going to have protection, you're going to have like armor around your neck and stuff, and it's literally going to bulk you up. So when you're trying to get something with this yoke on here, this yoke actually does not expand necessarily far out enough to cover the armor adequately, in my opinion. What happens is you have to stretch it out like this, and it just feels kind of awkward. When you compare that to the USGI pack though, notice something here. These straps are like paper thin, and that's to help it go over the armor easier, and it does a good job of that. If you think about it, this is designed for police and SWAT. They don't run around usually, often, the same armor we do, so this is good for them. This is good for us in the Army. And I'll do a review about this later. These are both about the same size, by the way. 2,000 cubic inches, 2,000 cubic inches, 34 liters a pop. day-to-day use, I do prefer this, but I would say as a consumer, here's the deal. You can get this on Amazon for about 100 bucks. I paid like $98 when they were still selling these at the PX. I thought it was a good price, and I like it. But it is not the most comfortable thing in the market. If you can find a backpack that is more comfortable, but still gives you the organization you like, I would recommend you try to get that. But, you know, if you're afraid of, like, you don't want to spend time searching and everything, then, or, you know, you just go by your friend's recommendation, this will work for you. It's not perfect. I don't think it's as comfortable. Also, these, like, nylon straps here, like, when you got, like, a t-shirt on, this actually irritates my skin. This rubbing here. It annoys me. This thick padding catches onto, like, wintertime when I'm wearing my civilian coat. It'll actually catch onto it. I've had buttons get popped off. All kinds of goofy stuff. It's difficult to don and off sometimes, and it's uncomfortable. But the organization is great. That's why I keep it. And just some final thoughts. This is made in Vietnam, okay? 501 does not make made in American gear, okay? And because of that, you will get inconsistent quality. This bag is actually held up well, but I've made comments about this in my other videos about 501 gear, like the threading coming loose, this coming loose, that coming loose. You know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it informative. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's the deal. I got back to the office where I work at, and I was reviewing the video that I made on this backpack, the 511 Tactical Rush 24, and I realized I didn't talk about the hydration compartment. One thing I like about it. Okay, the hydration compartment on this will hold a 3-liter water bladder, not battle. Let me get this out of here to make it easier to, okay. So, when you look at this, it has a zipper compartment that is designed to hold a 3-liter water bladder, you know, a Camelback, to use a generic term, and it's a really great feature. In here though, I normally don't have to use it for the 3-liter. I like to put my computer, and I like to put like my folders and notebooks and stuff like that in here. I could do that in the main compartment, but because there is a sleeve in there, like a little rain jacket sleeve, a little shove-it pocket, that also works. But I just prefer to put it back there. I like having it, the little extra padding here. I like keeping objects that are going to get wet and dirty in here, like gym clothes, right? Rain jackets, stuff that's getting wet, I want in here, and I want to keep this stuff close to me where it's going to be drier. And so I just wanted to mention that. And also, compared to the USGI Assault Pack that I was showing in the video with this, the USGI Assault Pack has no water bladder sleeve. And let me go get that for you. I don't want to be walking around showing you, it's all sensitive stuff, so let me stop this video. I'm back. Alright, so let's look at this. You've got the 501 Tactical, which has the water bladder sleeve, and it's designed to work just with the water bladder, not with like a carrier, the case around it, anything like that. This really doesn't have that, and it's a very frustrating thing about this. According to the Central Issue Facility, the CIF manual, there really is no way to take the issued water bladder and put it in here. I don't know what this is for. CIF doesn't, the manual doesn't really clarify. And this is actually designed for, even though you would think you could put a water bladder in here, like you would think this is a tube, and this is actually for antenna. It's too narrow for the typical tube. And as me and many soldiers can testify, we've tried it, we've worked on it. I cannot figure out how to get a water bladder to work in this, whether it be the issued one, the issued Camelback, or which maybe I should insert a picture of that in this video so you know what I'm talking about, because it actually has straps and everything to be worn on your body, or your armor for that matter, versus just an empty bladder that you would insert into one of these pockets. It really doesn't work that well. So I give the 501 Tactical a plus on that. It is way better in that department. And so I just wanted to finish the video with that. Thanks for watching. Again, out.